what's up, AML family? Hope everyone is having a great day today. We're out here in the city. I'm not in Kensington today, but you know, people come all over. They don't just stay in Kensington. You know, it's different areas people come to hustle. But hey, I met a very nice lady today. Can you please introduce yourself?
My name's Allie.
Nice to meet you, Allie.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. How are you doing today?
Today I'm doing okay. Better day today than it was past week, but doing okay.
Oh, that's nice to hear. How old are you?
33.
Oh, 33. Okay, I hear you. She's very young. 33 is young in my opinion. So, where are you originally from, Allie?
Originally, I'm from Delaware County.
Yo, shout out Delaware County. We out there. Allie out here. So, Allie, let's dive a little deep into your story real quick, dear. Tell us a little bit about your childhood growing up.
Growing up, I had an older brother. It was me, my brother, my mom, my dad. And 9 days after my 11th birthday, my mom passed away at 41 from alcohol.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And my dad, he was never really like a father. Well, he was a father figure when my mother was alive, but after my mom died, he kind of just went off the deep end. And he was more of like a friend than a father.
Right.
And I used with him, which growing up, if you would have told me that, I would have been like, never, that would never happen. But now, after everything, after losing my mom to alcohol, and he went off the deep end, and I think I was a straight A student.
Wow.
I played sports. If you told me back then that I would be on drugs, I would tell you you're crazy.
Right.
Seeing my mom, it was her last year of life was just very rough. I watched her go downhill.
Yeah, that's
so
tough.
So quick.
That's tough.
And actually, alcohol withdrawal is what killed her. Yeah, she got pregnant and she quit drinking, and she died 7 months later.
Damn, I'm so sorry, Allie. Do you have any favorite childhood memories you can think of?
My favorite childhood memories was the holidays. Because the holidays now aren't what they used to be back then. Like, we used to go around and look at the Christmas tree lights.
Nice.
And, my mom would take every Christmas, my mom would take us and we would drive in her car and look at all the lights. And
nice,
that
right?
was, yeah.
Good memories.
Yep.
Nice. On this channel, we're not here to, shame you or make you look less of a human. We're just here to educate those people who shame us. What led you down the road of addiction?
Well, I swore I would never touch alcohol because it killed my mom. And I actually ran away about 8 months after my mom passed away. And I went, because I was staying with her parents, my grandparents.
Gotcha.
And I came home, I started getting in the fist fights in school because I was real angry with my mom passing. And when I got suspended from school, my grandmom was like, you're just like your mother. I don't know what to do with you. And that hurt more than, she.
Yeah.
I don't think she meant to hurt me by saying it, but so my best friend I met, she had actually just lost her father 5 months before I lost my mother. And I went to her house and her mom took me in, and at the age of 13 got legal guardianship of me. I left home when I was almost 12 and never went back.
Wow.
My family never even, I was blocks away from my house, and all they did was send a $50 Acme gift card once a month. They never tried to come get me, never tried to get me in the therapy, none of that.
Wow.
And then I just started, experimenting with cigarettes, and then experimenting with pills, and my friend that I lived with, her first cousin, we started dating, and I was 13 when we started dating, and he started using Oxycontin he would steal pills from his grandmother, and I wanted to know what it was like.
Yeah.
So I started using Oxycontin at the age of 14. By the time I was in high school, I was a full-blown heroin addict.
Wow.
At 16. At 18, people are usually excited, like, oh, I can buy tobacco when tobacco was 18. I was excited to be able to get on a methadone clinic. And so I was on a methadone clinic from the time I was 18 until I was 24. And in that time frame, I ended up having 3 children, 2 of which I have. One I lost to the state, and the one that I lost was the only child that I didn't use drugs with.
Wow. Wow. That's deep.
And in that time frame, my father fathered another child, and the mother of that child actually stabbed my dad in the heart, and he was on life support for 18 weeks. And I got legal guardianship of my little brother at that time. My dad, they put the woman in jail, and I was raising this little boy, and they charged her with attempted murder, and they were basically waiting for him to die to charge her with murder. And miraculously, he came out of it, and he lived, and she ended up doing only 7 months in jail. I did more time on a hot urine on a probation violation than she did they ended up charging her with the aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I did more time on a hot urine than she did for that.
Wow.
And that made me, when my dad took her back after all this, I lost respect for my dad and just stopped talking. You know, here I am. I was going to medical school. I was working at McDonald's. I had to drop out of school and quit my job to raise his son, and he just completely, it was like a smack in the face.
Wow. I'm so sorry.
So I was raising this little boy with a heroin addiction, living with the father of my kids now, and it was just eventually, finally, I said, you know, enough was enough. And I was coming down the Kensington to cop, and I overdosed, and on Halloween of 2012, and that's when I said, you know what, I've had enough, and I stopped using heroin, October 31st, 2012, and then I had a clean time until COVID hit.
What triggered you? COVID?
Well, I was working at ServPro, and I was taking Suboxone, and then I lost my job to COVID, and once I lost my job, I was just like, that was basically my trigger. I don't want to say, it was an excuse. It was an excuse. I never thought I would pick up heroin again after having all that clean time, and I stopped using heroin when it was heroin.
Right.
Now, who knows what it is? Who knows what we're putting this stuff in our body and ending up with these lesions and holes in our body, and my habit isn't even bad, and I keep going to detox, and I just cannot kick it.
It's tough, and you're not alone. There's so many people. The lifestyle that comes with it too. People are addicted to the lifestyle, but it's just a tug of war that is so hard, and nobody can tell you how you feel if they haven't been in your shoes, and that's what society need to understand.
Yep.
So currently now, what all drugs are you struggling with?
Cocaine.
Okay, so now you're out here in the city. Why you chose this instead of Kensington?
Well, because everybody has a hustle, and one thing I never found as my hustle was selling my body. I was actually got off of the train, and I was walking through Center City, and I seen people standing in the street with a sign, and I was like, they're not standing out here with a sign for nothing. They're obviously making money.
Right.
So I said, you know, let me try it. So my first day, I stood out there, and my first bill was actually a $50 bill.
Wow.
So I said, you know what? If I don't have to sell my body, if I'm not risking my freedom by stealing from stores, I'll stand out here with a sign. And if people want to judge me for standing out here with a sign, then judge me for standing out here with a sign. I'm not selling my body, and I'm not inducing the crime rate by, you know, going in the stores.
What's the worst thing that has happened to you since you've been out here?
In the summertime, I was actually on Kelly Drive, and I was by myself. It was nighttime. I was getting high, and three guys and a girl came down and asked me what I was doing, and I told them, "Don't mind me. I'll be out of here. You do you. I'm doing me, and I'll be out of here."
Right.
And he said, "Are you allowed to curse on here?"
Yeah, sure.
He said, "You suck dick?" And I said, "No, I don't. I'm sorry. I hold a sign." And he's like, "Well, you are tonight."
Wow.
And I was like, "Oh my God, please no! I've never been raped. Never, by the grace of God."
Amen.
And I hurried up, did my thing, went to turn to leave. I was smacked in the head, in the forehead with a glass bottle,
Wow.
stripped completely naked, and thrown in the Schuylkill River.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
But
sorry.
I don't know what drug me out of that river. There was no ladder. It was low tide, so the wall was so high, but something, and I try to say it was my mom, pulled me out of that river.
Amen.
I came walking up the steps on JFK, completely naked with one sneaker on.
Oh my God.
And somebody found me and wrapped me in the clothes that they had on, and then I couldn't tell you who did it. We went to the police, and they told me it was out of their jurisdiction. Go to Philadelphia cops. I went to Philadelphia cops, and they told me they didn't have time for it.
Damn, that's tough. I'm so sorry. Horrible. That's what comes with the lifestyle, guys. When you put yourself in, the harm's way, harm is going to come, unfortunately, and people take advantage of people who are struggling because they think that society is not going to care about them, and that's messed up. People who are down in life. What advice would you give to parents who, have teenagers? What signs do they have to look for?
Okay, that's funny you asked that because I have a 13-year-old. Lying. It started with skipping school, showing like less interest in what they usually do, sports, or less interest in their schoolwork. A group of friends. It scares me because that's my biggest fear, is that my kids will become addicts. It's my biggest fear.
Yeah.
Just talk to them, educate them, and let them know, like, this is real life. Don't shelter them. Don't keep them in the house and think that that's going to save them, because it's not. A lot of kids rebel when you trap them. So and if they want to experiment, tell them, listen, don't ever. I tell my kids, don't ever be scared or hesitate to come talk to me and tell me, Mom, listen, I tried this, because I will never get angry at you. I'm just educate them and talk to them. Don't punish them.
Absolutely.
Just be there for them.
Absolutely, you heard she's saying it right, because if you don't teach your kids, the streets is going to teach them.
Yes, they are.
And once they hit the streets, it ain't no coming back.
No coming back.
Yeah, they brainwashed already. So what's 24 hours in your life look like?
Well, I wake up and I immediately have to go to the bathroom and do a shot. And then I get dressed and come out here and make money for the next shot, and then it's
continuously, right?
It's a vicious circle.
Definitely is. So, how much would you say you spend a day on your habit to get well?
To get well, like $20
a day. Wow.
No, a day. I would say a day. $50.
Average, right?
Yeah. Got
you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Ali, let's get off topic just to get to know you as a person, and we're done. What is your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple. What are some of your favorite foods?
Italian. Okay, I'm Italian, so I love Italian food.
Okay, all right, I hear that. Do you have a favorite band or artist you listen to?
Meek Mill.
Okay, Meek Mill. Shout out Meek. We got a
any Philly rapper.
Okay, she got some flavor to her. Nice. And when you were a little kid, what do you want to become when you grow up?
I wanted to do anything to help people. I'm a caregiver. I always was. So, and I still want to be.
Amazing.
Anything that helps people. Amazing. I would like to do. Right now, I want to do something in the drug and alcohol field for juveniles.
Yeah,
But anything that helps people.
And you're doing something wonderful right now. You're helping the world just by sharing your story, because it's going to resonate with somebody. So now, if you had 3 wishes in this world, what would your 3 wishes be?
That there would be a pill that could cure addiction completely. Let's see, 3 wishes. That my kids will not become addicts, and that I can get clean forever and never have to worry about relapsing again.
Great. Allie, we would like to know, what is your Zodiac sign?
Pisces.
Yo, shout out to all the Pisces. Show your sign some love, Pisces gang. And when you are alone by yourself, what are some things that go through your mind?
Why?
Why? That's a good one. And what do you look for in a partner, in a relationship?
You gotta make me laugh.
Got you. Hey, I made her laugh a lot, right, guys? So, Allie, this last one would be, there are a lot of people in this world who don't understand the life of addiction because they haven't experienced it.
Yes.
God bless them, but they got so much to say about a life that they haven't lived.
Yes.
What do you got to say to the world?
That it can happen to anybody. And like you said, we don't choose this. Well, it is a choice, but it can easily happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody in your family. And just because I'm an addict doesn't make me any less of a person.
No,
I'm not a bad person because I'm an addict. I've done a lot of good. I've probably done more good than I've done bad.
Gotcha.
But yeah. Yep, just anybody. It can happen to anybody.
Right. Are you homeless?
Yes.
Where do you sleep?
Yeah, in a garage.
Oh
right
man,
now.
that's tough, girl. You deserve
cold.
more than that.
I know.
Wow. What about the shelters?
I'm actually working to get into a shelter right now with Outreach.
Okay.
And we're just waiting for an opening.
All right, last one. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
What's your short-term goals?
My short-term goals: detox, get an ID, and get off the streets.
Awesome. AML family, I want to tell the lovely Allie, thank you so much for opening up and, educating the world. We really appreciate her, and I will stay connected with her. I'll be back out here again. You guys are my family out here now. What are some things that you're in need of that we can help you with?
Some type of shelter. Warmer clothes.
Okay. What size do you wear in tops, bottoms, and sneakers?
Sneakers, I'm a woman 10.
Okay.
Medium tops and medium bottoms.
Awesome. Guys, there you have it. Thank you so much, Allie. AML family, thank you for listening. Drop all the positive comments for Allie, and I'll stay in touch for her. So remember, guys, don't be bitter, be better. And we out there. Peace out.
Peace out.
Allie, you a sweetheart.